Hi everyone, this is Beth at Ryker Rydes and Spyder Rides. So today I am at the Atlanta 2024 BRP Can-Am product reveal, and I have with me an employee, a representative from Can-Am. His name is Julian, and he is the product specialist for this. So versus me kind of going through it, because I'm obviously very new at this as well, my first time seeing it, I'm going to have Julian explain to you how this works. The big news is that it has a touchscreen, which is so awesome. And the other big news is that it has the Apple CarPlay, and that's what's awesome. And I'm going to show him how to do this. And the reason that it doesn't have for the Android, to make it real clear, is not because BRP decided they didn't like Android phones. Android does not allow access to this system on motorcycles. So it is only available for Apple, the Apple Play. So it's not because it's favoritism at all. But anyway, with no further ado, let me switch the cameras around. I'm going to bring you, Julian, to discuss how this works and how awesome this is. So let me introduce you to Julian.
All right, hello everyone, my name is Julian. I'm part of the connectivity team at BRP. And today I'm very excited to share with you guys the new 10.25-inch touchscreen display with BRP Connect and Apple CarPlay. So I know that you guys have been waiting for Apple CarPlay for a long time, and it's now available in a beautiful way. And this gauge is awesome for, I will say, 3 reasons. First is the awesome design, so you'll be able to see every screen that has been custom crafted to reflect a very premium gauge, even in light mode if you prefer during the day. It's a very great design and very easy to use. So this is the second pillar. You can, play with within the interface with your finger easily at any time, and even, customize some metrics directly on the gauge. So if you want to put the battery voltage or the distance to empty, you just need to long press on the screen. And the third, I will put back the dark mode because I like it like this. And the third element that is very nice is all the connectivity features. So of course there's Apple CarPlay, so I will just let you introduce to Apple CarPlay. Important thing to understand is that you must have first a iPhone connected via USB cable, so your phone will still be charging while you're riding, so this is good. Just put it in the glove box and it will stay there. And you also need to pair a headset to the display, so it can be either a Sena, a Cardo, a Nolan, or even the new Vibe communication system by BRP. So this is a new helmet that we have released yesterday at the product launch, the new Advex helmets. So with the Vibe communication system, you can also pair it and use CarPlay. And the reason why you need to pair a headset is because Apple wants, of course, to use that you use Siri on the display. So if you don't have an helmet with the headset, it will not work. So now I have my phone connected and my headset paired, and I can access the Apple CarPlay interface. So if some of you guys already have CarPlay in your car, it's the same exact interface. So you can access all your favorite apps from your iPhone. So music, Apple Maps, and even other apps such as Google Maps, Spotify, Waze. So let's say I want to go back home, I can just hit Google Maps, hit a search prompt, and now I can go to anywhere I want with the turn-by-turn direction. So this is very awesome, and of course you can listen to music from Spotify, and you can play with the touchscreen or while you're riding, because while you're riding the touchscreen is visible at a certain speed. I think it's 15 kilometers per hour. Now what is very intuitive and very awesome to use is the new handlebar control model. So right here we have a bunch of buttons that are doing specific function on the screen, and it's very awesome. I will say that the 2 main buttons that I really like is the applet switcher button and the ride settings button. So the applet switcher button, when you press on that button, you'll see on the screen that you can swap between different applets on the screen. So let's say now I have selected the gauges, but I want to go back to navigation. I can just hit that button and go back to my last known app that was using CarPlay, which is now Google Maps. Or if I want to go back to music, I can press again, media, and now I'm back in Spotify. So while you're riding, it's very easy to use. You just hit these buttons and poof, you're in the system. The other one is the ride settings. So this one allows you to easily switch some vehicle parameters while you're riding. So let's say I press this button. you'll see a bar here to select the drive mode. So you can easily select, by example, the echo mode, or even the heated grips or audio output if you want to play the music through the speakers or through your headset if connected. And of course, like I mentioned, Siri is available. And if you have an Android phone, you can also use Google Assistant if your phone is paired. So when you press that button, you'll see that there will be a prompt on the screen. Now I don't have the helmet right here, but I can talk within my helmet to ask something like the weather forecast, or even to change a song or a playlist. So this is awesome. And of course, there are some buttons to easily manage the media aspect, so the volume, next, previous for the songs. So while you're riding, it's very, very intuitive. And you can even, play within the interface of CarPlay with the up, down, OK button to select, let's say, Google Map, and just select a place to go. And other features that are very cool also is if I want to go back to the original interface of the display, I can just click on BRP Connect to go back to the BRP Connect ecosystem. And there's also radio applet. So it's embedded directly in the gauge, is for everyone that has this new display. So you can play FM radio station, or even if you're in Europe, DAB tuner. So for these customers, it's also very awesome. In the preferences section, I just show you what is the applet switcher button and the ride setting button on the handlebar. But the good news is that you can customize these applets. So let's say that you want to only switch between your media and gauge. So let's remove the radio. You can customize this. So when you will be pressing again this button, now there's only 4 applets that you can switch to. So let's say I want to go to phone, you can go to phone easily. And you can do the same for the ride settings. So if you go to the ride settings, now I can put my audio output and remove, by example, my heated grip if I don't want to manage this through this function. And it's very easy to use. You can even customize the rotation order. So you just need to press the arrow and you will customize the order. And another thing very, I think, useful, and that brings a lot of value to the riders, is that the gauge can be connected to Wi-Fi. What is bringing Wi-Fi to this display is that our team will work in the future months and years to provide new features to the display, performance improvements, and a lot of new things. So because you can connect it to the Wi-Fi, it means that you will be able to update your display directly from home or from anywhere where you have a Wi-Fi connection, or even a phone hotspot. So you can share data with your display and do the updates. So in the future, you don't need to worry about the latest software. With this, you will always have the latest one to have the best experience. And of course, there's also the statistic applet if you want to see your trip A, trip B, or current ride stats. So average speed, duration, distance, and average fuel consumption if you want to gauge some element for the fuel. Other than this, I think this is a great experience. Apple CarPlay will be very, I think, loved by you guys. I can't wait for you guys to use it on your next 2024 Spyder model, and have a beautiful day.
Perfect. I absolutely love this. I think that is so state-of-the-art. I think it's a game changer. If I was buying a Spyder, I would definitely be waiting for the 2024s to come out. So thank you so much. I really appreciate it. As always, you guys are terrific. So thanks for keeping the great stuff coming. I appreciate it. Thanks, Julie. Have a great day.